And opinions expressed are solely those of the advertiser and do not necessarily reflect those of Channel 13 or Journal Broadcast Group.
Good morning. Welcome to Las Vegas FYI. I'm Marie Siren. In studio today, I have attorney Garrett Ogata to shed some light on the myths and truths of DUI. First, Garrett, what is the most important thing that you want to get across?
Most important thing, don't drink and drive. If you do drink, get a designated driver, or get a ride, or get a cab.
And there's plenty of services out there now.
Plenty now, especially during the holidays that are coming up. Always, keep that in mind. Prepare.
And what if you're pulled over and you have prescription drugs in your system?
A lot of times my clients will tell me that they have a prescription. It does not trump the law or does not trump the court from still finding you guilty of a DUI. You still can be found guilty even though you do have a prescription. So it doesn't get you out of the problem.
I don't think a lot of people realize that.
Yeah, I get a lot of that from clients.
What about illegal narcotics?
Illegal narcotics is even worse. Obviously the DUI, under the influence of drugs, misdemeanor, but if they find the illegal narcotics, cocaine, methamphetamine, heroin, marijuana, if they find that, they can also charge you with under the influence of controlled substance, which is a felony. Felony in Nevada is a 1-year prison term.
Wow.
So you're looking at prison time possibilities if you get hit with the under the influence of illegal narcotics.
So just don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
And what if someone's blood alcohol level is below a 0.08?
0.08 is the legal limit, and Nevada was one of the last states to go down to that level. But as the 0.08, if you're below that, some people think that they don't have a DUI. Not true. The district attorney, the DA's office, will find it as an impairment theory of driving under the influence. DUI normally 0.08 and above. 0.08 and below is driving while impaired or driving under the impairment theory. What happens with that is the DUI laws and the district attorneys will look at what your driving was. If you hit somebody, if you kill somebody, if you hit a pole, hit another car, and you're under a 0.08, you could be still found guilty of a DUI even though you are below the legal limit.
And how long does a DUI stay on your record?
7 years. 7 years, and wow. There's a 7-year window period. Our state is 7, California is 10. It varies from state to state. But what happens with that is a DUI first, let's say you pick one up, the DUI first is the starting point. The 7-year window period, if you get a third offense, that's the felony. That's a 3 strikes and you're out, because once a felon, always a felon. The first offense is a misdemeanor, second offense is a misdemeanor, third offense is a felony. So it's a 7-year window period.
What if you're under 21 or you have a commercial driver's license?
Yeah, I get a lot of that too. What the penalties are for being under 21, obviously a lot of people are under the misconception is, well, it's under 21, I'm an adult. In the DUI law, anything involving alcohol, or even as a good example of being in the casinos, minor loitering in a casino is you're under 21. Most people think, well, I'm 18 or older, I'm an adult. Under 21, more requirements. The courts will look at it. They'll make you do additional requirements if you get hit with a DUI. It could be ranged from anything from additional counseling, schools, traffic schools, even to the point where you might have to do a coroner's visitation DUI program. That is something where the kids under 21, they have to go and watch bodies go in and out of the coroner's office.
And then the sobriety tests.
And then the sobriety tests also.
Do you have to do them?
You don't have to do the field sobriety tests in Nevada. The confusion about that is all the surrounding states around us, they say you have to do those field sobriety tests. If you don't do those in the surrounding states of Nevada, they automatically get their driver's license, their driving privileges suspended for up to a year.
And you should get an attorney for that type of situation.
Definitely get an attorney. Attorney is going to be somebody who knows the law, knows the case, and can help you through this whole situation. But the bottom line is just don't drink and drive, or don't do drugs and drive.
And they can contact you?
Anytime. They can contact my office, and I'll go through a full interview. So yeah, just don't drink and drive, don't do drugs and drive.
Right. Thank you so much for joining us today. You had some great information. If you want more information about the law offices of Garrett T. Ogata, please call them directly at the number on your screen or log on to gtogata.com. See you next time on Las Vegas FYI. Have a great day.
the proceeding was a paid commercial